Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so super excited about this video because I am trying out some of the brand new pieces from the Chanel 2020 spring collection. This just launched like 2 days ago. I have been checking the website ever since I saw Erin Nicole TV's video on it to see when it was launching. I saw that it was launching. I directly texted Abby Bliss White and was like, it's on the website. She was like, no way. So we both were texting as we were ordering. And we were like, you know what? We need to do another collab together. So this is a video in collaboration with Abby Bliss White. If you watch me, I am sure you watch her. She is such a fabulous friend of mine. She is a Chanel lover through and through. So this is perfect for her. She's all about luxury. She does great looks. She's just a joy. So if you are not subscribed to her, please do that, because not only is she a great person to watch do makeup and hear talk about products, but she's just a great person in general. And I just love her. So be sure and check her out. But I had mentioned on Erin Nicole's video, I commented and I was like, I rarely ever get this excited about a Chanel collection to where I want like everything that's coming out. But this one I did. The colors just spoke to me. So I got 4 pieces from the collection and 1 blush that recently launched as well. So I got the quad, one of the eyeshadow quads in Warm Memories. I got the illuminating powder. I got the tweed pink blush. This is the one that like launched a couple of weeks ago. And then I got 2 of the new Ombre Premier Lac liquid long wear eyeshadows. So I'm going to swatch both of those, use all of these in this look right here, give you my thoughts as I go along. I try to use as many Chanel products as I could. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep on watching, and don't forget to head over to Abby's channel when you get done with this video so we can see what her look looks like, because she got a couple of different things than I did. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's go ahead and get into this look. I have not even opened the box yet. I have no idea where this look is going, so we are gonna figure it out together. I am gonna start with my complexion, and since it is 6 o'clock at night and I do not need my foundation to last a long time, I'm not gonna use a primer. However, I have been using this Hollywood Flawless filter underneath my eyes as a primer for my corrector. I know that sounds very high maintenance, and it is, but I feel like it makes a difference. So I put this on, and then I put the corrector on, and then I put the concealer on. So it sounds like it would be too much product, but really it's not. It just adds an extra layer of little bit of coverage, but also radiance, which helps my under eyes not look so old. So I'm going to use a foundation that I typically would not use. In fact, I don't even own it. This is a sample. But in staying with the Chanel theme, I'm going to use the Vitalumiere Aqua. I got sent this as a sample from Nordstrom, and you know how sometimes, at least Sephora's done this before, where they accidentally don't just give you the sample, they give you like a packet of 20. That's what happened with this. So I have quite a few of them. This is in the color 30 Beige. I have used this before. It does have fragrance in it, and that's why it's not one that I would typically wear like on a daily basis. But again, because it's Chanel, I wanted to use it. Never had so much trouble getting foundation out of a sample packet before in my life. This is a very lightweight foundation, and as you can see, I do have a little bit of redness that I need to cover up. It's doing an okay job of that. It's more of like a light to medium coverage, I feel like. But I want to concentrate the majority of it on that redness and then blend out from there. The scent is very strong. I don't comprehend why people need to add fragrance to foundations. I just don't get it, but it is very strong. Like, I kind of feel like I'm putting perfume directly onto my face. Other than that, though, I do like the finish of this. I meant to color correct before I did that, so let me just go in with my Jane Iredale color corrector, and I'm just going to cover up that Charlotte Tilbury that we put under it, and you'll see it just kind of, I don't know what it does. It just does something special to where I've been actually doing that step more. In keeping with the Chanel theme, I'm going to go in with my Corrector de Chanel in the color 30 Beige as my concealer. I love this concealer so much. I love it by itself. I especially love it mixed in with my I almost said ISL. YSL Full Cover Radiant Concealer, I think is the name of it. I love that mixture together. I've talked about that a lot, but I'm just going to take this on my chin, my nose, and under my eyes just to give a little bit more coverage, since that foundation is more of a sheer to light coverage product. This is a very well-loved concealer, and for good reason. It's very lightweight on the face, but it still has good coverage, and it just does not settle into lines or wrinkles or make me look crepey or anything like that. So now we are going to get into the box of goodies. I'm so excited. And we're going to work on the eyes while these base products sink into the skin. So I got the quad that I showed you in the intro, the Warm Memories. I cannot believe that I do not own another Chanel quad. Oh, this is gorgeous. So this is it. I don't know if I've showed it to you or not because I haven't filmed the intro yet, but here's it again. But I also got those two really pretty liquid eyeshadows, which are new to the spring collection. So I got Quartz Rose, so pretty. And Abby got two different colors, so that's good that we'll have some differentiation. And then I got Rising Sun. Oh, so pretty. Both are gorgeous. I don't know what color I want to use because they both would look good with this quad. Let's use Quartz Rose. Let me swatch Rising Sun for you. So that is Rising Sun. It does have a little bit of glitter in it, but not any more than some of my other liquid shadows. Yeah, it's not bad at all. So let's first start putting this gorgeous Quartz Rose on the mobile lid, and then we'll go, oh my goodness, from there. It's really pigmented and it's not fading away as I blend it out. Wow, I really like that color. So hopefully you can see how pretty that color is just on its own. And that's why I like liquid shadows. They're so easy as a one and done. You just put them on, blend them out, and out you go. Or out the door you go, I guess I should say. That is a very pretty color. I envision the Rising Sun to be just as pretty, especially for blue eyes. So I look forward to using that. But let's go into this quad. And I'm going to go into this matte kind of dusty rose color right here with, I'm going to take these little things out because I don't use those, with the Sonia G Blender Pro. Let's put that in the crease. Okay, that's very pretty. Again, I've never worked with a quad before. The only other Chanel eyeshadows that I've ever worked with are in this Le Beige palette. And I feel like these are a little bit different in formula because they look to be baked. But wow, that color is gorgeous. I didn't get the other one because they looked so neutral and very similar to colors that I already have. And I honestly probably do have those other colors, but since I don't have them in this Chanel formula, I mean, can you see that color? How pretty that is? I'm not going to want to wash my face. I may be tempted to go back in and buy that one. I know Abby got both, so I'm eager to see swatches of that. But that color alone, like that is an eye look right there. Wow, that's pretty. I'm going to go into this color next to it. I really want to play with that peach, but I think that peach is going to be the best with the Rising Sun color. So I'm going to go into this little shimmery color next to the matte one that we just used and see what that looks like topping that color, the Quartz Rose color. So it takes down the shine, obviously, of the Quartz Rose. So if you wanted to keep that shimmer, you're not going to want to tap, I can't speak, this color over it, but it gives a layer of dimension that otherwise would not be there without that base color. So it serves a purpose, and I'm not mad that I just covered it up, I guess is my point. Now I'm going to go in with a Worker Pro and go into that darkest color right here. And I really like the way it's looking just right now. So I don't want to make it too dark, but I am just going to put a little bit of this. There's not a ton of kickback with these. I mean, I'm probably preaching the choir here. I'm sure y'all have all tried Chanel shadows, and I'm just sleeping under a rock. That is pretty. That's like very, what I call like sophisticated looking. It's got that little bit of sheen on the eye. Almost like an ombre gradient effect. Oh, I really like that. Okay, so far, A++ on this quad. And the cream shadows. I'm going to wear those by themselves so that I can update y'all on the wear time of them and the longevity. But this one on my hand has completely dried down. Like it's not moving. So that is good. So I'm going to go and set my under eyes with the Hourglass powder per usual. And because it's a Chanel video, and because this is one of my very favorite powders of all time, in fact, I have, if you can see, like none left. This is the Chanel Universal Powder in number 30 Natural. So this is a gorgeous powder if you want a completely poreless look. If you want your skin to look exactly like skin, to me, this is not the powder you're going to want to use because this makes your skin look like a porcelain doll, and that is okay with me. There are many days when that's what I want. So just applying this with the Royal Langnickel Omnia BOM 130 brush. I get asked about this brush a lot, and I love it, and I love that powder. I don't have a Chanel bronzer. I had one, the Duo Bronzer Highlight, and I ended up returning it because I could not get any product to come off on the brush and onto my face. So I'm just going to use the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in Bronze 03. This is the Tom Ford bronzing brush. Again, this is one of my very favorite bronzers. It's one of the ones that you could just load up, and it never overdoes on your face, or it's never overdone on your face. Okay, let's get into this illuminating powder, Eclat du Desert. I've said it many times before. I'm from Nashville, not France. So I am going to completely butcher any kind of names that are not Southern. But this is the highlighting powder from the collection, and I've already seen pictures, so I know it's beautiful. Look at that. I hope that you can see with this lighting. It's got like a sand dune etched into it. Oh, it's pretty. It is a pinky beige highlight. In fact, I think that's how they describe it online. Oh, that's pretty. When I first saw pictures of it on Erin's channel, you know, it was hard to see that it was actually going to be highlighting like this. In fact, she thought maybe it might be like a good buffing powder, but that's a highlight. That's a highlight. So far, so good on that one. It does come with this little brush, which I keep, but is useless. I don't use brushes like that. It's useless to me. That was harsh. I don't want to say it's useless to everybody, but for me, it's pretty useless. Okay, let's go into this blush Duo Effect in Tweed Pink. This is not technically part of the spring collection. It launched a few weeks ago, but I love Tweed Beige so much. I've talked about that a lot, that I instantly wanted this one when I saw it. Now, this is a very light blush. I saw Erin use it, and she did make the comment that you need to have like fair to light skin for this to show up. And then I saw someone else swatch it, and it was very light as well. I mean, you can see it's almost, it kind of goes invisible on my hand. Let's see if it shows up on the cheek. That shows up. I hope you can see it. It's, now don't get me wrong, it's subtle, but it shows up. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to buff a little bit. I actually think it's pretty. I mean, it's a subtle pretty. Do not get me wrong, it is a very light blush, but it's going to work on me, which was what I was worried about, honestly. But I do agree that anybody darker than me is not going to be able to get away with this. So just keep that in mind. But if you are extremely fair or light complected and have trouble finding a blush that doesn't end up looking like clown cheeks on you, this is going to be a really pretty one because it does have a really nice sheen to it as well. Go back into that quad and take that matte, gorgeous crease color that we used and smoke out the lower lash line. Why'd I wait so long to get these Chanel shadows? Really like the formula. And I have not done this in a hot minute. I used to do it every day. I'm going to take the Estee Lauder Burgundy Suede eyeliner and I'm going to line my waterline. I just think this color really goes with this quad. And honestly, I just felt like doing it. Make my eyes water because I haven't done it forever.
You got an award from your makeup channel?
I got a what?
Award from your makeup.
Award? No, it's not an award. It looks like a sash, doesn't it?
What is it for?
Well, read what it says on the front.
It says channel.
Not channel.
Chanel.
Chanel.
Wait, why did you get it?
Because it was wrapped around this pretty box. Isn't it pretty?
Yeah, can I wear it tomorrow?
Tomorrow? You're gonna wear it to school?
For a belt or Christmas?
For a Christmas belt?
Yeah.
Might have to take a picture of that.
Okay, fine. I asked you to do it a million times.
You what?
I asked you to do it. Look, it fits me perfectly.
Yes, it does fit you perfectly.
Post me on your YouTube channel.
Do you want me to post you on my YouTube channel?
Yeah. Stick. Look. Oh, look. Right on the end.
Ah! I went ahead and applied my favorite Chanel, Le Volume de Chanel mascara. I didn't use a primer, but still, this is how good it looks on lashes with no primer. I'm going to go back into that illuminating powder after I've already boxed it up. And I'm going to see how it works as an inner corner highlight and like a subtle brow bone highlight. This would be a pretty shadow too. It's a little bit powdery, so take that into consideration, but it doesn't deter me from how pretty it is. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is lips. I have had this for a while, and quite honestly, it doesn't really work for me. We're going to try it on camera and see if it does. This is the Chanel Le Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue gloss and lipstick, and this is the color Mary Rose, which you guessed it is a nude pink. And keep in mind that my lips are starting to break out, so it's not going to look the best anyways. It's not that it doesn't work. It's that it feels really sticky even after I put the gloss on. And I remember texting Abby, and I feel like when I put the gloss on, it takes the lipstick away, to see if that was normal. And she said none of hers are. I mean, it's still pretty, don't get me wrong. Need to give it more of a go. But that is the final look for the Chanel Spring 2020 release collection. I'm so excited about this. I may have to go back and get that second quad because it's so pretty, and so far I love everything. I will update y'all in like a monthly favorites, but y'all saw how it applied, and so far I'm really enjoying it all. I look forward to continue using it. So if you got anything from this collection, be sure and let me know. If you got the bronze stick highlighter, let me know, because I'm kind of curious about that too. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. Be sure, if you haven't already, to go check out Abby's video. I cannot wait to see the look that she created. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them down in the comment section below. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I hope y'all all go out and have a very blessed day.